We can't implement the new model now because it's not our government. The government we elected in 2017 and the one that came in March 2018, these are two different governments. The Jubilee government that was elected and we campaigned for had the Big Four agenda. The government that came in March 2018 is one of the small two, the handshake and the BBI. These are two different governments. The deputy president and ourselves were kicked out of government. So we cannot influence policy in this government. This government has a different priority of creating positions, of creating tribal parties. We are creating a model for the next government. And a journey for tomorrow starts today. And we are asking also the handshake people, the Kieleweke people, to quickly identify their candidate so that he can also give his plan and his economic model. As we already have a presidential candidate, he has given his economic model, the bottom up, and is available for critique. We also want our competitors to make up their mind. If they decide it's Raila Odinga, if they decide they want people from the Senac coalition, Moi San and the others, they decide whom they want. Those who are waiting to be told by President Uhuru Kenyatta whom to back, they urge him to tell them quickly whom they want to back, so that once they settle on their candidate of choice, they can also ask him to present to the people of Kenya his economic model for putting this country forward. You know we are in trouble as a country. The public debt is escalating. It's almost impossible. People have no money in the pocket. We need a Marshall Plan on how to revive the economy. And we are saying Dr. William Ruto, our candidate of choice, already has given his plan for the next government. It's not for this government. No, this government has its hands full. We would want the president and his government to spend the remaining 13 months to revive the economy to the level President Mwai Kibaki left it. They don't even have to do much better. If they can just do it and take it back to where Kibaki left us, we'll be fine. We are not talking about this government, my friend. We are talking about the next dispensation. And we must campaign on a platform. We must tell the people of Kenya what you shall do. William Ruto has given a blueprint. And it's not yet, that is just a framework. We are going to improve it. We are coming to talk to the stakeholders, to Mama Mboga, to the hard cut pushers, to the people, the hawkers, the farmers, to ask them to enrich our document. It's not yet done. What we have given is a general outline on the approach. It will be bottom up. Kenyans are fed up with the trickle-down economic model because the money does not reach the people down here. It is just for the few people up there. We are changing the approach. And we'll be coming to the people here, the stakeholders, the business people, the traders, the farmers, the small people down here, asking them for their input. What do they think the next government can do to improve their lives and put money in their pocket? And I must say here, we were in the Mara for 3 days. We did not discuss politics, about positions. We have no time for such things, about BBI. That's nonsense. What we are discussing is how do we put money into the pockets of our people? How do we make sure that they have food on the table? How do we make sure they are able to take their children to school? How do we make sure when they get sick, they are able to get medical attention and they can afford it? That is a discussion. And day one, we listened to a presentation by the Deputy President and his economic team on the bottom-up economic model. The second day, we interrogated that model, and we were happy, we were satisfied. The third day, we gave him specifics of what this region of Mount Kenya would want to be included. And we are having that discussion. And I want to tell the Kieleweke people, my neighboring MPs here were making a lot of noise, that why are we meeting the Deputy President? Why are they worried? Why are they bothered? They said Dr. William Ruto will not be around in 2022. Why would you be bothered when people are meeting somebody who you have said you will not be around? And we are asking them also to do the right thing. Go and meet Raila Odinga and discuss with him and come and tell us what you have agreed. Go and meet Moi San, talk to him and agree what is it and come and tell us. As we are already telling the people what we are discussing with Ruto. There is nothing secretive. This is a public engagement because it involves the people. We continue engaging the Deputy President and reporting to our people. Very soon, in the next few days, we are going to release a program of activities the roadmap of these discussions so that we get the public participation. Our people can give input of what they think can be done by the incoming government to better their lives. So it's a public engagement process. We have just started it as leaders by giving the roadmap for the engagement so that going ahead, the people themselves can participate. So we are asking our detractors, our competitors, to leave us alone. As we have a plan, we have a strategy that we are engaging the people on the economic model which we think can serve them better. Let them start engaging their candidates of choice and make their own economic model and present it to the people of Kenya. After we present, they present the people of Kenya at the ballot. Will make a decision which model they want championed by who. But let them not criticize us, and they are not offering the alternative. And let people not tell us to present this model to the present government. We cannot. The present government has lost its priorities. It's talking about changing the constitution when people are dying of COVID, when people have no food, when people cannot afford rent. It's gotten its priorities upside down. And that is why we are saying ourselves, because we have been kicked out, we are preparing for the next dispensation. And we are going to prepare properly. And the people of Kenya will be happy with what we are going to present to them and take their input so that jointly we can come up with an economic model that will change the lives of the people of Kenya. And let me tell you, my friends, we are going to change this Kenya in our lifetime. This Kenya is going to change. And we are happy the conversation has changed now. Everybody is talking about the people down here. Everybody is talking about Wagio. And I said in Parliament, let us not hear about Wajiko anymore. That Wajiko has changed her name to Wagio because of the burden. And the BBI proponents want to put an extra burden to Wagio, who has broken her back, and she wants a walking stick to allow her to walk around. So this conversation has changed. And we from the mountain, our fate will not be the hands of one person. That's why we have formed committees. We don't want ever again to put our life and our livelihoods and our future in the hands of one person. Because if something goes wrong, we are cooked as a community. We want to entrust our future to committees of many leaders, and then we get public engagement so that we can agree what is it that we are doing together.